bring up our next comedian. She's been on Tosh.0. You might have seen her at the Bridgetown Comedy Festival if you were at that. Maybe. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brandie Posey.
This is the one we're supposed to be using? Yeah, okay. Hey, everybody!
Hey!
What's going on, living room? I really like your artwork, whoever this is. One more around them thing. There we go. Hey, who has a gym membership here? Anybody? Yeah, okay. We live in LA, like, whatever, they expect you to work out. I moved here from Maryland, moved out here, got a gym membership at Bally's, made the mistake of signing on to a 3-year contract. The problem with that is the gym is awful. When the contract ended, we parted ways. But like an ex-boyfriend that like just won't get the point, they keep sending me mail, trying to get me back. I want to read this to you guys. This is 100% real. I got this letter from Bally's Total Fitness. The top it says, "Donut feel guilty." Dear Brandie, it's felt weird lately. Sure, we'll have a moment here or there, but I feel like there's a heavy cloud hanging over you when we meet. What is it? Is it something we can talk about? Maybe there's some way for us to recapture that moment when you can enjoy me with reckless abandonment. I want you to smile when licking me off your lips. It's why I exist, missing the real you, Sprinkles. And then there's a picture of a donut with a red kiss mark next to it. And it says, "Love donuts like they want to be loved without guilt. Renew your Bally's membership today." First of all, fuck you, right? Like, it's the most ridiculous thing. What kind of health plan are you promoting, Bally's, that you're sending me mail from sprinkled donuts? Number one, let's talk about this for a second. I'm an adult. I eat donuts with filling inside of them. That's just what you do. I haven't had a sprinkled donut in 10 years. And like, if this had come from a bran muffin, maybe I'd be cool. But it's like a sprinkled donut. It's crazy. And then putting the fact that like I stopped going to a gym completely on me, you know, it's like, no, maybe, I don't know, my personal trainer kept giving me his girlfriend's headshot every week. Literally 5 weeks in a row. He was like, "Yeah, no, see if she works or anything for you." One time I went into the steam room, and there was a homeless woman naked with her plastic bags around her, just like sitting in the sauna. And I tried to do laps, and there'd just be Asians floating in the lap lane. Not swimming, floating. Big difference. It's absolutely ridiculous. And like, this is the thing, like I go running and hiking and stuff, which is fine. This is a form letter, which means they sent this to somebody that, like, when their gym expired, they were just like, you know what? I'm just going to become the chair. I'm just going to become the chair. It'll be fine. And then they got a letter from a donut in the mail telling them, "Hey, fat ass, come back." Bally's has blood on their hands. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous. I work in this office. It's like a really boring office. A couple of years ago, 6 of the women that I work with got pregnant at the same time because I think they were like, American Idol's gotten old. Let's just have babies. Because this is the thing. I feel like a lot of pregnant women are super smug, and like it's not all of them though. I don't want to generalize. There's 2 kinds of like pregnant women to me. They're the kind that like love the person they're with and are like, you know what? It's time to like just make something that we can love and raise together and like teach lessons that our parents didn't teach us. Like, we're gonna further humanity. And then there's the kind of people that like have a baby so they can just trap something into loving them for the rest of their life. My beef comes with the second category of women, which is like everybody that I worked with. And it sucked because like they had a baby shower during office hours that I had to go to on like a Tuesday, which sucks because I have this thing that helps me get through the week called Baja Fresh Tuesdays. When you fuck with Baja Fresh Tuesdays, I have an issue. And then they invited me to this baby shower where like there's this buffet of food. It was like all like baby carrots, baby spinach. It was absolutely adorable that no one wanted to eat at. I'm gonna start a business in Los Angeles. You can hire me, and I will be the first person to eat at your public function. Like, I'll do it, and I'll make a plate, and it will be all Doritos with like double stuffed Oreos on top, and I will come and I will eat that, and I won't talk about a diet that I'm taking off just for the day. Here's a rule of thumb. If it takes you more than 2 bites to eat an Oreo cookie, fuck you. Just putting it out there. They're this big! Also, by the way, if you only eat half a cookie when you're given a cookie, you're an asshole. There's no difference between half a cookie and a whole cookie. Just eat the whole goddamn thing. Don't make me feel bad about it. But like these women, they're all like half cookie women. Like they drive me nuts. And like this is the thing. Like before they were pregnant, they were all cleansers. Which like yeah, that's how I feel about it too. It's totally fine if that's what you want to do. Okay, just literally don't talk about it. You know what I mean? Like just don't literally keep your shit to yourself. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like stop. But like they're awful. Cleansers talk about like the size, shape, consistency, color. Like it's not a cloud in the sky. It's shit in your toilet. Literally stop. To me, they tend to be just as smug as pregnant women, except their babies don't grow up to become doctors or lawyers. They flush them down the toilet. Or coincidentally, I feel like all babies belong. Sometimes with a curtsy, people like that joke better. I hate it because like you're saying cleansing, you mean shit, because like I understand what a synonym is. It's one of the beautiful things about the English language. The only synonym for the word shitting that I'm cool with though is the word scat. Because I feel like only in the English language could a word mean both to like drop a deuce, but then also make nonsensical noise with one's mouth to the jazz music. My favorite example comes at the end of the Full House theme song. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where after like singing about like family values and like being there for each other, the singer just goes, "Skibidi-bop-ba-dow." That's the only way to get out that last little bit of joy. And I like to think that guy was in the booth. They handed him a sheet of lyrics, and the bottom it just said, "Indiscriminate scat ensues." And he made the right choice, because otherwise the Full House theme song would have ended with somebody shitting on Bob Saget. It's so dumb. I get creeped on a lot on Facebook, and I really hate it. Every woman in this room probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. I got a message on Facebook a week ago that said, "Hey, your jokes are really out there, but your boobs are huge, so I guess that makes up for it?" Question mark. Asking me to answer that question. Yes? Yes, I am weird, but thank you? No. The ironic part about that is, I feel like the dude that takes the time to actually write to me and does that probably has bigger tits than I do at the end of the day. Because he's been sitting in his goddamn computer chair for who knows how long. And like, I'm sorry, like my fuckhole's acting like an opinion cave, and I'm up here like trying to be treated like a person. But it's like, dude, you want a boob so bad, just push that beer gut together, make a gut tit. That's what we're talking about. Make a gut tit. Wear like a high cut, low cut tank top. Show up with like your mom on a Costco-sized bag of Cheetos gave you. It's no longer a belly button, it's an inverted nipple. That's what it becomes. Oh man. I get creeped on a lot though. I have this, I live in Koreatown, and like I have a bunch of homeless people in my neighborhood, and I had this homeless guy come up to me the other day, and he was like, "Sick drumsticks!" I'm like, I hope that's just traditional sexual harassment and not like starvation hallucinations. Thought I was like a turkey walking my nugget down the road. It's at the point in my neighborhood where I not only consider like my keys, my stabbing keys. When my dog shits and I bag it, I feel like I've leveled up in weaponry. Oh, God. I'm single, been single for a while. I decided to change it this year though. 2011 is gonna be the year that I trap a man with a baby. So I went out and I dug a pit and I filled it with sharpened babies. Just covered it with reeds, and whatever falls in, I'm gonna marry it, right? Is that how you get a man? If that doesn't work, I went down to downtown LA and I picked up a bucket of baby chum. Took it down to the Pacific Ocean, just dumped it in, and then I hung a baby from its wrist off of a cliff at the Pacific Palisades, just dangling in the wind. I'm using real babies, guys, not decoy babies. Because I don't want a stupid man. Like, I know what I'm worth, you know? If that doesn't work, I also in downtown LA, really easy to find, picked up some tough baby hide, fashioned it into a little box, took it into the woods, propped that box up, you guys, a little baby femur. Adorable bones from their lack of use. You tie some baby sinew. We're using all parts of the baby in this joke, guys. Native Americans taught us that. Never forget. We're using, so tied to the bone, hide behind a tree. Pretend this is any tree. Any tree you guys want in this joke. It can be a sequoia, a mighty oak, redwood, dogwood, anything you guys want. What do you think you bait that trap with, you guys? Baby carrots. So I don't know if you guys know this or not. Men love carrots because it's good for y'all's eyesight. Without good eyesight, y'all couldn't see them titties. Am I right? Am I right? So I'm standing behind my tree, any tree you want, and a man comes along and he's like, "Holy shit, there's carrots in the wood!" Pull that string, box falls down. True love in 2011. That's how you get a man, right? Fuck okay, Cupid. I'll do this and then I'll get out of here. There's a lot of really funny people in the show tonight. Give it up for the Brothers band. They're absolutely amazing. I love those guys. Unfortunately, the funniest person alive could not make it tonight. We just had the second through the fifth funniest people. I met the funniest. I'm from Maryland originally. I was home with my family on vacation a couple years ago, and me and my two friends were like laying out on the beach, taking a beach nap. This guy comes up to us, kicks some sand on me and my friend. I look up, make eye contact. Thank God he did, you know? I mean, like, ruined that nap for me. Ruined my day. Why not? Look up, make eye contact. Dude's wearing a black Speedo. A banana suit. He gets my full attention and he goes, "Hey, don't touch my banana." And then I watched him do it to 30 other people at the beach, guys. Funny every single time. Do you guys get it? Like, the banana's his penis, but he's wearing a banana suit. Layers like an onion, but we're talking bananas. Fruits and vegetables preventing scurvy and forming the most perfect joke of all time. It's ridiculous. Like, his parents were on the next towel over, and his mom was like, "Honey, I'm gonna put you on YouTube," and she was just recording him. And, like, the dad didn't say anything, but, like, the look in his eyes was one of pride. And I like to think that, like, that was the day that father and son finally understood each other as men for the very first time. Like, that day in a young man's life. Like, 3 months before, Banana Boy had turned 18, and his father said, "Son, you're now a man. And here's a cedar chest," because that's what you get when you become a man. You get a cedar chest. And he opened that cedar chest, and inside of it was a black Speedo. A brand new banana suit, pristine brand new banana suit. And a piece of paper, maybe parchment, been written on the quill pen that said, "Hey, don't touch my banana." And then the son looked up from that cedar chest, and his father was wearing an old faded banana suit. This shit's been passed down from generations, guys. You're not that funny at 18 on your own. You gotta live life a little bit. Grandpa's in the corner, threadbare banana suit in a wheelchair covered in brown spots, because that's how bananas age. And there's this whole, like, montage that happens of just, like, the three of them, like, on the beach at sunrise, the Eye of the Tiger playing, blindfolded, just making the sucker gesture next to each other. And that's when we find out something, guys. Banana Boy actually been a banana girl this entire time. What? She went undercover because she's writing a paper for the school about equality. Apparently girls can be assholes, too. The whole thing was decidedly unappealing. I'm Brandie Posey. Thanks, you guys. Finn Kincaid, give it up.
This one again. I'll close the door. I'll get it. Sweet. Brandie Posey, everyone, one more time. Cheer for her.